We're going to talk about mites, which we hate. We're going to look at some special treatments using neem oil. So follow me along. We'll be right back on Oma's Garden. Hi there, welcome back. Okay, so we are going to talk about organic insecticides and what we can do to help my baby blackberries, as well as a lot of the other garden pests that are starting to show up on my plants. If you take a look at some of them, you can see that are starting to be eaten. These are sunflowers that are coming in over in the vegetable garden here, and you can see where some of the holes are coming up. Now, in all honesty, my sunflowers are kind of there just so that the bugs do go to them in lieu of the corn that sits right next to them, because we're doing a Three Sisters garden, and we'll talk about that in another episode. But you can also see that the bugs are starting to attack my salvia that I have down here as well, the sage type salvia plant with the beautiful purple stems, and I want to try to save them as much as possible. We even have my little marigolds down here starting to get eaten up too, so we want to try to avoid that if we can in a natural way. The blackberries have it the worst. They are definitely, it looks like from some of the things that I've read up on, having an attack of mites. You can see I've got some green left down here in the stem, but they really are doing a job to eat up the flowers, I'm sorry, the plants that are coming in there. So we're going to create an organic compound with neem oil, homegrown, that will hopefully allow us to try to ward off these insects. Neem oil comes from the neem tree in India. This is Rejuve. It's a product that I've just purchased. I'm not recommending it. It's just one that I found that was certified organic, 100% cold pressed neem seed oil. The seed has the highest ingredient in it that is best for insecticides, and it doesn't take a lot, and you need to keep it ice boxed after you get it. It's got a lot of antibacterial properties in it, safe for animals, it's safe for bees, which is the most important thing. We need 3 items: water, and I'm not going to make a whole bunch of the neem oil because it doesn't last. Once you create it, you need to use it. It starts to break down the compounds within 6 hours from what I've read. This will be the first time that I've tried this recipe. I'll put the link to where I got it on at the end of the video so you can find it there. We need 32 ounces of water. That's almost exactly what I have in this spray bottle here. We're going to use 1/3 of a teaspoon of neem oil, and we're going to use 1 teaspoon of either an insecticidal soap or a safe soap, which of course everybody knows Dawn is one of the most safe soaps that you can use for your plants. So 1 teaspoon of Dawn, 1/3 teaspoon of neem oil, 32 ounces of water. We're going to mix those up, spray them on our plants. Okay, so we have it mixed up. I'm going to do this at the end of the day when the sun is down and it's not hot. I don't want to burn the plants. Also, it's safe for bees. It should not hurt them. It hurts the bugs that ingest the leaves. That's supposedly how it works so well as an insecticide. But I do want to make sure that even though it is safe for bees, that I'm not using it in the middle of the day when the bees are out doing the most of their exploring and the sun is hot for them, and I don't want it wet as they start to get the pollen off the flowers. So I'm going to do it in the evening. Make sure we've got both the front and the backs of the leaves and the stems wet very well. We're also going to spray the daisies that I put down. I see some aphids start to show up, and that's good for that, as well as the sunflower items. We'll make sure those are covered well, and that'll be it. We'll be done, and we'll follow to see how it works.
When did you get back from Beijing? I gotta know. Ooh, Molly, are you stuck in nostalgia like me?
There you have it. Completely done. I made exactly enough to reach my whole garden, all the flowers within it. As you can see, I sprayed my apple tree, I sprayed all my daisies, the roses, everything that I had that could have aphids. You could even see that my sage was starting to get a powdery mildew. This is also supposed to help all kinds of funguses. So that, anything that I read showed that you needed to repeat that application process after any heavy rain. It will be washed off, and also repeat it every week to 2 weeks depending on what you're seeing the action is in your garden. That's it. I will post all the reference pages that I got this information on so that you can look it up and read it. There are numerous things that neem oil can do, not just for your garden, for your face, for your skin, for your hair. It really is supposed to be an amazing product. So give it a try, look it up. We'll come back in a few weeks and see how it's working. Thank you for watching Oma's Garden.